We're Sid and Mackie, and we're professional mountain bikers on a quest to race the best and most challenging mountain bike races around the world. Today, we're crossing the border and going north for Singletrack 6, a 6-day stage race in the Canadian Rockies. Okay, we are almost to Canada. We've got our passports, our vaccine cards. We've signed up on the app.
Get that passport and give you back this.
All right.
I'll let you know if I need the seals.
Great.
The race starts in beautiful Fernie, BC, before moving to Kimberley and then Rossland. 3 destinations known for their stellar mountain biking. For 6 days straight, we'll be racing for 2 to 3 hours every morning on courses that are almost entirely single track with tough, steep climbs.
And I'm climbing up a wall. No one warned me about this section.
And descents that don't pull any punches. We'll be publishing a video for each day of the race, so do us a favor and hit the subscribe button to join the adventure. Singletrack 6 has been on our bucket list for a long time, and we can't wait to get started. However, sometimes the more you anticipate something, the higher the nerves run, and, well, day 1 does not exactly go to plan.
I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this video, because I don't know how we're gonna make a video.
After picking up our race numbers and timing chips, it's time to start preparing for the next day. When you're doing an unsupported stage race like this, it's really important to plan ahead, especially when it comes to food. We've made a detailed meal plan for each day of the race, but first we need to shop. And while we're purchasing our usual selection of fresh fruits and veggies, we're also stocking up on some extra calorie-dense food, as we'll be burning 1,500 to 2,000 calories in each race stage.
We made it to our condo. It's a pretty nice little condo, actually. Sid is here preparing us some delicious dinner. What is for dinner, love?
Chicken pasta with sun-dried tomatoes and cheese and a lot of basil. And then I've also been working on getting breakfast ready for the next couple days. So we're gonna assemble our breakfast burritos later. We've got eggs, potatoes, and cheese.
How you doing?
Better now than yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like not in a good headspace yesterday. Like, I feel like that happens to me a lot the day before a race. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this thing that makes me miserable? Then when you actually do it, you feel so good. I don't know. I'm pretty nervous. I feel like I get more nervous with races where I like don't know what to expect.
Yes, excellent.
This is like the world's most scenic Dairy Queen.
Guys are riding off into the sun. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime, gang. Here we go. Stage number 1 this year's Singletrack 6. Ride the white pool, Singletrack 6. Ride the white pool, stage number 2. Number 1 on 30, number 2 on 30.
Unfortunately, it turned out we had formatted the new SD cards for our GoPro improperly, and after recording this clip, my camera stopped working entirely. I would love to say that I brushed this off like no big deal, but unfortunately, I got super frustrated and spent the first half of the race frantically pushing buttons on the GoPro, cursing and spiraling into a pretty bad place mentally. More on that later. Luckily, so far, Macky's camera is still working.
Okay, first single track of the day. We've got Carter in the lead. Got a little gap already. And these are his home trails, so it's his race to lose, as they say. It was somewhere in this area that Sid and I saw moose yesterday.
This is the perfect moment to interrupt this video quickly to give a shout out to today's sponsor, ROCKIES headphones. So I was wearing these ROCKIES bone conduction headphones when we rode right past the moose that Macky is talking about here. We were doing some harder efforts to warm up our legs for Singletrack 6, so I was focused, I had the volume up, and I was going hard, and I still heard a moose crunch on a leaf. That is what we mean when we say you can still be aware of your surroundings with these headphones on. Because I heard the moose, I was able to stop and warn Macky, who was behind me at the time, and we were able to have a really cool wildlife experience and see this mother moose with her two probably teenage moose, I guess. They were just very calmly eating leaves. Bone conduction headphones, you can hear a moose crunch on a leaf. I have been using the Open Run Minis, so I have a kind of small face, or like short from like here to there, so I found with the standard size that sometimes the part back here would get stuck in my hair and stuff like that. So these fit my face absolutely perfectly. I love them. They have 8 hours of battery life. Because the speakers sit like this and don't go in your ear, you are still able to be aware of what is going on around you. These are the only headphones we will use while racing or while riding on the road, or really just riding in general, because I always want to be able to still hear my bike, still hear other riders or racers, and of course, hear the wildlife that might be lurking in the bushes. If you want to give ROCKIES headphones a try, there will be a link in the description, so click that link. Let's get back to the video and see how Macky's doing.
607. Suspension's feeling a little rough because it's cold. it's dark in here. Holy guacamole. All right, this descent was one that we got to pre-ride, and it's very fun. All right, probably 2/3 of the way up this climb. And then this next descent is another really good one. But first we have to get up this heinous part.
I didn't realize it at the time, but my SD card had started glitching as well, and eventually, while recording this clip, it failed. Like Sid, I was really frustrated because it meant that I couldn't record this descent, which we had some footage of from practice.
Whew, weird stump.
Nor the next brutal climb, nor the final descent, which was one of the steepest I'd ever seen in a cross-country race. I had a great day. I felt pretty good. I got very frustrated when my camera SD card errored out on me. That has not happened before. I'm optimistic that Sid was able to record the day though, so hopefully we have that footage. We will see. But yeah, just in general, had a good day. I felt strong, I rode hard, I fueled well. I was not able to catch up with Carter. It turns out he got 7 minutes on me, which is a very impressive gap, but 5 days is a long time. You never know what's gonna happen. Overall though, just a super cool stage, super fun day. It was really cool having super steep stuff in a cross-country stage. That's one of the many reasons that we like stage racing, especially these Trans Rockies races, is they're not afraid to put some kind of spicy trails in the races. Now I'm just gonna hang out, wait until Sid comes in, drink a recovery drink, and then once she gets in, we will cool down, wash bikes, do all that kind of stuff, but like really focus on recovery. Yeah, Sid!
Head over to the other side of the valley tool. There's Sid. Sid Schultz in the house.
Talk to me.
Well, mainly I'm really upset about the cameras.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this video because I don't know how we're gonna make a video. And that just happened really early for me, and I don't know, I'm so good at coping with so many problems, but like I think filming it sometimes helps because it like keeps things in perspective. So when the camera is the thing that won't work, I don't know, just got irrationally agitated, and then I just had a hard time pulling it back mentally after that. Because the first part of the descent, and then you cross the timing mats, and I was like, well, maybe I can make up for this by having a good enduro stage. And then there was just like an instantaneous wad up with some guy like completely parallel to the trail. So that was bad, and then I screwed up my dropper post in a way that I don't understand and still do not understand. Apparently all I needed to do was yank on the cable. Today's race was definitely a learning experience for both of us, and while we were both pleased with the results, I at least was disappointed with the way that I handled the technical issues. However, that's the best part of stage racing. You get to get up the next morning and do better. Stay tuned for day 2, or head over to Patreon to watch it early. In the meantime, don't forget to be more awesome.